It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Web3 on the streets trying to consume some bills for the eve so I can get some skills. Rolling in my ride, stacker bills. Blockchain warriors at the break of dawn. Adrian and Danny, legends being born. System breakers, we rewriting the code. Stacking up skills while we lighten your load. Those who hold tokens know just what it means. NFT visions, turning into dreams. Freedom ain't free, but we building the key. Web3 revolution, yeah, that's the decree. Chain breakers, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, plant that seed, watch it breathe. Projects we build like castles in the sky. Interviews dropping, watch those metrics fly. Giveaways spinning, fortunes to claim. Supporting the stackers, that's the name of the game. This ain't no trend, it's a movement with soul. Freedom's the mission, taking back control. Generations rising, value over gold. Breaking the chains that the system has sold. Just hit the east side of the blockchain scene, where ballers stake tokens and builders convene. If knowledge is power and freedom's the goal, then stackers the key to unlocking your soul. Kings and queens rising, soldiers deploy, commanders and knights, the systems destroy. Mean militia armed with digital might, financial freedom, our God-given right. The brand hacker's mission, clear in our sight, coaching the masses to win in this fight. When the dust settles and chains are all broke, we'll stand as the leaders who help the world woke. Chain breakers, no, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, come on, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, the future we weave. From nothing to something, from broke to wealthy, we rise together, skill stackers unite. Just a kid with nothing, lost and broke on empty streets. But I found a fire, a way to aspire. Stacked my skills and claimed my beat. From the cold nights with empty dreams to building futures, living dreams. We changed the game, flipped the script. Now we're thriving, making history. We are the skill stackers, breaking free from being broke. We learned the game, we changed our fate. Now we never have to worry or wait. We are the skill stackers, climbing high and never poor. Stacking skills to pay the bills. We'll never be broke anymore. They said we'd always be stuck here, trapped in cycles of debt and pain. But we learned to hustle, built our muscle. Now we're the ones breaking the chains. The world said no, we made it yes. Turned every failure into progress. Now we're thriving, we're surviving. Skill stacker army nevertheless. We are the skill stackers, from the bottom to the top. We built a life, beat every strife, and now we're never gonna stop. No one should live broke, no one should stay poor. We lift each other, grow and discover. This movement's more than just a dream. It's a legacy we'll leave behind, unseen. We are the skill stackers. The future is in our hands. We stack our skills, we build our wills, and change the world across the land. Till the end. We were born from the chaos where the memes collide. Soldiers of the digital age, we ride or die. Webby warriors, stacking skills every day. NFTs on our shields, we fight in our own way. From broke to wealthy, we rise as one. Skill stackers in the shadows till the battle's won. Kings and queens lead the
Yo, 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 good morning. Happy freaking hump day. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys have an amazing morning already. It's been a beautiful day. We got a special show for you guys today. But welcome to the Chain Breakers, where we don't play by their rules and we sure as hell don't ask for permission. This is a show for the rebels, the builders, and the warriors of Web3, and we're tearing down the old systems, one skill, one project, and one blockchain at a time. We're building a new economy that's powered by freedom, AI, NFTs, and Stacker, and some meme militia. Every day we're bringing you real talk, the projects that are worth betting on, the people who are actually making moves, and the plays that we believe will set you and your future free. Giveaways, yep, we got them. Skills, we're stacking them, and chains, we're breaking them. This is the new frontier, and we're the Chain Breakers. Well, what's up, guys? It's good to see you guys. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. We got Kev in the house, Queenie in the house, Sleepy Squirrel in the house, OG Gamer Gangsta in the house, and Ananya, the Ananya and Arushi twins. Good to see you guys here. Thanks for jumping in with me this morning. We have a special guest that I'd like to introduce. If you saw the promotional graphic that I made for it, quite late, honestly. It was a last-minute confirmation, but made this graphic, wanted to get this out. But we have a special guest who I'd like to introduce. We got him in the house. So let me go ahead and click over here and introduce Mr. Baffles. What's up, brother?
What's happening, man?
Good to see you.
It's nice to be seen. I come from a YouTube streaming world, so I used to be seen, but I'm not doing it anymore.
So there you go. And now you're a Web3 crypto guy, huh?
Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to call me at this point.
Well, for those that don't know you, because I've seen you on the stream a few times in the last week or so, a couple weeks. Give everybody a little bit of background about you, who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
So everybody says it, but I'm just a builder. I've been in the space since 2017. I got my start investing in like Tron and Litecoin and all of those things. And of course I wasn't patient. I sold too soon. And, then I went to meme coins and stuff, and I sold too late. And then I got into NFTs, and we all know where that's turned out so far. So,
yeah,
it's been a journey, but along the way I've been building, man. I had a YouTube stream. I have been part of like 5 different projects.
Wow.
I just constantly looking for the thing that fits me. And I think I finally found it between my own personal thing that I'm doing here with Honey Drops, and then I'm also part of a team called Zombabies. And they brought me on to help out with like marketing and stuff, and it's been a good fit. So we'll see. We'll see how it works, man.
So is that your background, is in marketing?
No, not at all. I'm actually a truck driver by trade. So
really, look at that.
Really.
So you just got your chops through just being in the trenches, or what?
Pretty much. But here's the thing, man. What drew me to Chain Breakers to Stacker and everything, right, is that you guys are all about continually learning, continuously getting better, and that's all I've done in the space. In the truck, I have tons of time to sit and learn things.
Smart.
So in 2017, I didn't know anything about crypto. I just bought it because everybody said this is going to go to the moon, right?
Yeah.
And along the way, I've learned, and I've finally had the skill set, I think, that I can actually, produce something now of my own. Yeah. And so that's why Honey Drops came about.
That's really cool. So you turned your truck into a classroom, essentially, what it sounds like.
Yep, over the last almost 10 years now. Yeah.
How cool. Now, where do you do your streaming from?
So in the last 3 years, I've taken a more local position. So I'm home every night.
Nice.
And I had a office space that I rented and was streaming out of there, but I've gone to a home office now just because I don't like being away from the family that much. So
yeah, same. Yeah. That's really cool. That's why I spend most of my time here. I have a studio and all that, but I only go there like a couple times a week, two times, sometimes 3 times a week. This week will be 3 times a week. So going from truck driving to the Web3 online world, was that a tough transition for you?
Not really. I was kind of a drama nerd back in high school. And so streaming was a natural avenue for me, right? In video creation and stuff. I don't mind being on camera. I'm not an attention hound, I'm not out there craving it, but I don't mind it either. And I feel like I get my point across better when I'm heard and seen. You know what I mean?
How cool. I'm going to check the comments here and make sure there's nothing in the chat. If anybody's got a question for Baffles as we dive deeper into this conversation, please make sure you drop it in the chat so we can get to know you better. As far as Web3 in some of the previous projects, you mind sharing maybe some lessons or some wins from any of those projects?
So the biggest lesson that I've taken away from everything in Web3 is don't beat yourself up over the losses.
Mm,
Like I said, I didn't hold long enough for Tron and Litecoin and Cardano and all those, back in 2017.
yeah,
I sold too soon on some meme coins and some low caps. It's a learning. You're learning from your experiences, right? And as far as the projects go, like I've gotten in with people that I honestly believe they had a fantastic idea. They had a great team. They were pushing. They were doing things, and then for one reason or another, they just went away. And I take those losses personally, even though I'm not in control of them. And it eats at your soul, right? It eats at your ambition to go out and do more.
totally.
So you cannot let those defeats, even if they are your fault, you cannot let them beat you down.
Just got to keep moving forward. Yeah, I mean, I believe that I am where I am today because I've failed more than the average person.
Exactly.
The more you're willing to take those risks and put yourself out there and take your shots, right? You're not going to make all the shots. Like even the best baseball players in the world miss 7 out of 10 shots that they take. Right? So that's really powerful. What's your biggest win that you've had so far?
Well, it was a win and a loss. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Trade AI.
Heard of Trade AI. I don't know much about it though.
It was a giant Ponzi scheme. It stole millions of dollars. But I got in with like $100 and I wound up having like 50 grand by the end of it.
Whoa.
And then that's when the Ponzi happened. So I had 50 grand in my wallet at one point, but I rolled it. And when I did, it's gone. So it's the biggest win and the biggest loss for me at this point.
What a trip. That's a trip. Yeah. And NFT projects. I mean, was that just a software and like a trading program?
No, Trade AI was, they called it AI algorithmic trading or something. Okay. And it always seemed too good to be true because they were promising like 80% returns in a week, 100% returns in a week.
Yeah.
So I waited to get in, and then I was watching people. They're like, "No, I'm getting my money back. It's not being locked up." And it ran like that for like 8 months. It was fantastic returns, and I doubled up. I was bringing people in. I was creating a pool for friends and stuff. I was like, we'll go in together. I got all the access. And
damn.
Yeah, that crushed me because I hurt friends in that process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I held a lot of guilt for that.
Yeah, back in 2005, I got into the mortgage industry. A buddy came to me, and I was playing basketball with him as a kid growing up, and I bumped back into him at a baseball game. And at that baseball game, he's like, "Hey, check this out," and shows me this check. He's like, "I just got my paycheck today." And it was like a $43,000 check for the month. And I was like, I'm sorry, what are you doing? He's like, I'm doing home loan. And I'm like, what kind of hours are you working to make that kind of money? He's like, I work Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And at this time, I'm selling cars, working bell to bell, freaking 7 days a week, 14 days straight, sometimes longer, without any days off. And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to a Monday through Friday gig. Just that in itself is enticing enough for me. But you guys got any open positions? And he's like, yeah, man, I can get you hired. So a week later, I'm now working in a mortgage office, and I'm just dialing for dollars, farming for leads. And I think that first week I did signed about $6,000 worth of commissions and deals in a week. And I was like, wow, nice. I had like a $12,000 month, my very first month. And it was within like the 4th or 5th month that the industry just completely, the whole mortgage industry, the whole bottom fell out. And my income disappeared like literally overnight. And in the process, what I learned as I was going through that, I didn't know about home loans and how all that shit worked. I was a freaking 19-year-old kid. I realized that I had ripped off like over a dozen families. And one of those families had come to the office pissed off and was like, you ruined my life. You've destroyed it. And I'm like, dude, that stuck with me for the longest time. And it was just another reason on top of many others to never put my income in the hands of anybody else ever again.
Exactly.
And I've been living that way ever since. I literally left the mortgage industry, started doing my printing and design business back then in 2007. But 2006 is when it kind of started part-time as a side hustle. And then in 2007, I made it official and opened up a brick and mortar store. But through that process, I just realized like social impact and actually helping people rather than just trying to make a buck was right. As long as I got to do what I loved every day, which is be the creator that I was designed to be, and go out there and help people every single day, I knew that the money would just work itself out. That if I added value and I helped people, it would all take care of itself. And for the most part, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it has. It's always worked out in my favor. So that is a big part. I'm glad, we caught your attention with what we're doing, thanks to Danny and whoever. But self-mastery is a huge part of what we're doing. So what do you think are the biggest, let's just go with 3. What do you think are the top 3 skills? If someone's watching this on YouTube or Facebook and they're not into Web3 yet, what do you think are the top 3 skills that somebody needs to have or learn for Web3 to get into the Web3 space?
Well, number 1 is patience. Like, patience is the thing, man, because it doesn't happen overnight. Everybody says, I put $100 into this yesterday, and today it's 100x.
That's right.
That's a rare thing. That happens like maybe once a year. You know what I mean? Like it's rare.
Not a rule.
Yeah. I think perseverance. Persistence is another one, right? You have to keep at it. I don't know how many meme coins I've bought trying to find the one, right?
Yeah.
But you keep trying. That's the problem, right? Is if you put it in 1 or 2, you're never going to win. If you diversify, if you just keep trying, this founder looks like I can trust him, or this art is awesome. It's great IP. They could turn this into something. You keep trying and trying. Eventually, you're going to find something, right?
Mm-hmm. So patience.
And then, I think also, though, there has to be a level of trust. Don't come in and just give away everything either. I know Danny and I have been friends for years now. We went all the way back to what was that dog PFP donation project we were in together, Danny?
It was man, if you hadn't asked me, I could have told you.
I could have told you. That's funny.
But that's the thing. We've been together for a long time. Like I've known Danny for years now, and there's others in the space. I've built up a circle of people in the space that I trust and I hope trust me.
Ooh,
so
proximity.
Trust, trust is the thing, right?
The 3 P's of baffles right there: patience, persistence, and proximity.
There you go.
I like that.
So
that's a beautiful thing, man. Well, thank you for sharing that. Tell me about what you currently have going on, what you're working on, what your kind of vision is for all of this.
So Honey Drops was brought about because of the trade AI thing, right? I go back and I take the lessons that I learned from that Ponzi scheme where everybody got suckered in. 80% returns, 100% returns, right? We all bought into the hype.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable. And if we had stepped back and actually looked at a broader picture instead of buying into the hype, we probably would have seen it sooner. But if everybody's getting 100% returns, that's not sustainable. That's not realistic, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're going to take some losses. Nobody can guarantee you're going to have 100% week. You know what I mean?
True.
And that was weekly, by the way, not yearly. That was weekly gains.
Wow.
So it was definitely a red flag that we all just overlooked. And Honey Drops was built out of the pit that I feel in my stomach for every time I think about how much money my friends lost because they believed in me.
Yeah.
Honey Drops is not claiming to make you rich. Honey Drops is talking about steady, passive, slow gains. For the first month, I'm only projecting 1 to 5% returns. We're going to dip our toes in. We're not committing the whole vault. We are literally just going to test and see how everything's working. I need to test my airdrop system that I built so people don't have to claim. Fees might be too high. We might have to adjust that. You know what I mean? We'll see. Yep. But we're dipping in right now, and I'm not promising the moon. Even when we're up and running full steam, I'm never going to tell you you're going to turn a 30% profit this month. It's never going to happen.
Hey,
so marathon versus sprint.
Just an idea of apples. Instead of airdropping, take and do a staking kind of like Gotham Labs has this. So you can stake your NFTs and you can put their airdrops inside the staking platform and claim directly from there for pennies. It costs almost nothing. It's way cheaper than doing airdrops. Yeah.
And that's the other thing is I'm open to ideas because I am a solo dev on this side on the Honey Drop stuff. So I'm open to ideas. I want to try the airdrop system first though, because I really want to make this as seamless as possible for anybody that holds a Honey Drop bear. right? Like all you have to do is just sit on the NFT, and every month you'll have a little bit of soul in your wallet, and it'll just keep coming. It's not anything that you need to think about. That's why when I originally built Honey Drops, I wasn't even going to build a community. I was just going to do everything on Twitter through a Twitter community, Twitter DMs and stuff. Yeah. But everybody's in the comments like, where's your community? Where's your Discord? I'm like, now I got to go deal with Rumble pings and all this crap that I don't have time for, right? So
yeah. So when you built Honey Drops and you created this brand, I'm going to show it here on my screen in just a minute. Did you have a brand strategy or a marketing plan or anything behind that?
Not really. I was just looking for something that I thought was cute, right? And memeable, kind of nostalgic. I was going with a 90s cartoon vibe, the Care Bears kind of feel. I still don't know if the Care Bear logo is patched or if it's just the emblems on their logos. I need to do a little more before I worry about merch and stuff, but
yeah.
But for sure, that's what I was going for.
That's great. Let me see if I can break it down this way. There we go. That looks good. See if maybe go a little smaller so we get more of there. There we go. That'll be better. So this is the Honey Drops website. Interesting domain name. You have honeydrops.rf.gd. What is that about?
So it's a free host. It's a free domain name. Literally, I have a shoestring budget to get this whole thing running.
Got it.
And I'm going with all the free tools I can and everything because the meat and potatoes, what actually matters, is being managed by me. You know what I mean? It's literally, I got to get something up so people can see this. I even had to go into Pocket Universe and get this domain name unblocked from Pocket Universe because they were flagging it as scam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like the name a lot. I like the branding that you've done. I like the characters even. I think they're great. And then I was just reading through it this morning. Honey Drops are retro cartoon bears with passive income power built from handmade traits like belly logos, hats, and accessories. Each NFT brings in the fun and the soul. Inspired by the classic Saturday morning nostalgia, these bears are more than just collectibles. They're a ticket to monthly crypto yield, community perks, and real world merch. So are they going to have a trait store where you'll be able to swap out traits, or are they one and done?
Nope. These are not NFTs like you're used to NFTs. These are literally a membership pass to be a part of airdrops, or if I get like a whitelisting for the other project that I'm part of, Zombabies, or maybe we're talking to lunar dolls and stuff. Like maybe there's some tie-ins there. All that comes with holding a bear. Like that's legitimate. That's all it is. The art is mid, man. I'm not gonna lie. This art is. I wouldn't buy this art if it wasn't me. Like I'm not collecting these. Okay, this art is mid. It's not about the art. Don't come here to be a collector.
Yeah. This isn't for collectors. It's for investors.
Right.
I like that. And then the mint allocation: 60% to the investment vault, 15% to the team ops, 10% to marketing, 10% to plushie merch vault. I like that, and 5% to initial payout buffer. When you break this down a little bit more of what you kind of see here in terms of like the initial payout buffer and the plushie vault and all that?
Yeah. So the first month, like I said, I'm not expecting a big return, a big yield, because I'm not going to allocate the entire vault. I'm going to test things. We're going to have a small payout the first one. Like literally, I'm not expecting, even if we minted out 5,000 NFTs, right? People are going to see like maybe $5. It's not going to be a lot. Yeah. So the booster vault, I wanted to be able to still give them something a little tastier on the first month while we're testing.
Got it.
Without having to tap back into the vault. You know what I mean? Like take away from the investment funds.
That's smart. That's very smart. Yeah. Okay. And so then here's the mint info. August 1st coming up in just a couple days.
Yep.
That's neat. Is that Friday, right? Or is that Friday?
That's exactly right. Yep.
Yeah. And then you got the whitelist with 0.1. You got the public price 0.25, which I think is a good price. And then the supply of 5,000. How do you get on the whitelist? What's that look like?
Just comment on any of the Twitter posts or DM it or DM Honey Drops, whatever. I'm giving them out. I'm over allocating the whitelist because I don't expect everybody to max mint their 4. Yeah. So I'm literally just giving it out to everybody. So even if you're on the whitelist, you're gonna want to mint quick because I don't know how fast they're gonna go. We haven't grown the Twitter fully yet. I mean, we're not even at 800 followers yet. So yeah, maybe you'll have time. I don't know.
June, bro. You've done almost 800 followers since June. Like, that's impressive. The bear den. I like that a lot. A little concept there. I would lean into that. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah. So then comment on any of this stuff. Get on the whitelist. I think that's great. I know I'm gonna do that. Do you guys have a Discord?
So I don't want to run a whole server for myself, and I definitely don't want to be in there like doing rumbles and pinging everybody for every game or minor update or whatever. So what I did is the other project I'm a part of, again, Zombabies.
Yep.
They have offered me a private section in the Zombabies Discord for honey drops holders. It's token gated.
Nice.
And there's literally one chat channel, one announcement channel, and then one channel for like updates. That's all that's there in there for honey drops holders.
We can add him in our Discord too. Give him a little channel in there.
Easily.
I'll get on that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, you're an admin there, so you can do that. I'd be happy.
Yeah.
I think that's a really smart play, to be honest. Baffles is to just collaborate with all the other brands because you're not focused on collectors. You're straight just investment. I think this is potentially almost in a sense a utility for other ecosystem brands to be able to add that and give that as more value to their community. Because
it's funny you mention that, because the Zombabies are actually benefiting from that collaboration already, because Zombabies holders have access to utilize their server tokens, their Z coins is what we call them, and they can buy access to weekly vaults in their community, and they don't have to mint a honey drop bear. They only have to be holders of the Zombabies and then spend their server coins. Now that stabilizes the Zombabies economy and server economy with their spending of those tokens, and it gives a utility to their holders for their NFTs. Now, mind you, for the Zombabies, we already have a ton of utility. There's passive income. There's all kinds of stuff going on with the Zombaby stuff too.
Yeah.
But this adds another layer for them. It was a no-brainer for them to allow me to take my side project basically and integrate it with Zombabies.
So Zombabies. I'm going to look them up. Is ZOMBABIES?
Z_NFT.
Z_NFT. Let's see. Let me copy that. See what comes up there under people. Oh, there we go. Yep. All right. We just gave them a follow. Nice.
Awesome.
You guys should check this out too. Z_NFT is pretty good. On the Solana blockchain. I haven't even heard of these ones yet. Oh, that's cool.
We've got all kinds of stuff going on for Zombabies, man. There's three of us on the team over there, and we are literally divide and conquer. We're doing partnerships. We're doing, one guy's dedicated to Discord, security, games, all that. And then you've got me out there. I'm running the merch shop. I'm doing all the marketing and stuff. It's all the tweets that you see on Zombabies. That's all me.
That's how cool. That's super cool. So,
aren't you supposed to be driving?
At some point I will be.
One of my funnest things that I love about what we do with Chain Breakers and Skill Stacker and Meme Militia, and just even with all my clients now, I pivoted to social impact. All the clients that I work with, I will not work with them. In fact, we fired like almost 60% of our clients in 2021,
Right.
End of 2020 coming into 2021. But social impact for me, it's great to make money, but money is not just something that we get and we keep. It's supposed to flow through us. And it's something I preach a lot, but having a cause behind your brand, which is where we're at here on your page. Build a vault for kids. Each official Honey Drops plushie comes with a special feature that helps build real crypto savings vault for the child it was gifted to. This to me is your secret sauce right here. Just so that we're clear, as a marketing expert, marketing planning expert, marketing strategist, all of that. This is where I would be putting a lot of my attention and focus as a differentiator, because like Simon Sinek says in Start With Why and all these different books, is the greatest brands that are out there have that really big and powerful why. And I think I've never shared this on stream, but I have probably about 3 to 4 wallets that I have set up for my children, for my son Joseph, for my son Josiah, and for my daughter Sunny. And I've got one for my stuff for her, and then I've got one for I have an XRP wallet just for her that I've been buying XRP and putting in a weigh-in wallet for her. And I think it's really important to have this concept where we're giving back to our kids. And if we could generate that through these plushies that you have here, 1 plushie equals 1 NFT added to the whitelist for free mint. Each plush purchase contributes to a dedicated vault for children. yield and stored monthly and grows over time like a savings account. Our goal is to help parents give kids fun, nostalgic, and financially empowering gift, something they'll grow up and benefit from. Plush Vault rewards are distributed automatically to the wallet associated with the child's free mint. Note, the Children's Vault will go live when the plushies are available in the merch store. These free mint NFTs will be part of a separate collection from the main Honey Drops lineup. 50% of plushies profits go to the Children's Vault, and 50% go to the main Honey Drops Vault. This is genius right here, dude.
Yeah. No, I've got a prototype being designed of the Honey Drops bears right now, the plushie. I should receive the prototype by the end of the month. And then once I approve it, I'm getting my initial batch of one bear design of 500 bears ordered. And when I get them, they will go up onto the Zombabies merch store, which, by the way, we have all of our partners' merch in our store. And so, we're bringing in more revenue through partners like that. So the Honey Drops bears, I haven't really settled on a price on them yet. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere in the $50 range, which is a little bit much for a stuffed animal. But these are more than just a plushie, right? These are building a savings that not only accumulates over time for a child, but also grows in value as like the price of Solana goes up, right? Mm-hmm. We're at $180 for Solana right now. And if you got, 0.1 of that in there this month, right? You got $18 in there. But when Solana's $1,000, you know what I mean? Like, so who knows if you're holding it till the kid's 18 before you give them access to this thing, who knows how much will be in there? You know what I mean?
What I would like to see something in, and this is something that like content is king, right? Anybody that has content while they're sold out of these. So this is roughly the price point that I would be at, is the $30 to $35. I know it'll take you longer. You'll have to sell more, but these guys started off of a YouTube channel, which I want to pull it up real quick here. If I go to how do I go to their About Us page? Or maybe their contact. It's maybe at the bottom. Oh, there it was. That's here. YouTube. If I go to their YouTube channel, these guys, my daughter's obsessed with this. So they have 700,000 subscribers, and all they do is make shorts. And they're just short, little, wholesome little shorts. If I go to their shorts channel here, you can see here. And kids are obsessed with them. My daughter just will sit there and watch them for hours. Like,
hello, friends. Tubby. Hello, friends. Thank you for being here on this special day. What's so special about it? Well, it's actually my birthday. Or more like my Earth Day. That means I've been on Earth about 8 years now. And on the internet with you for almost 5. So
those little 30-second, 60-second clips they take, and they make these little videos. I mean, they have, I don't even know how many views on their channel. I'd be curious to see how many. They've got 153 million views on their channel. So, and this is just on YouTube. That's not even where their biggest following. They're on Instagram and on Instagram and TikTok is where their biggest following is. So they're making probably $100,000 a month off of this channel. And then they also have, if you've done streams and stuff, and then they also have their merchandise that they're selling. They got books and, cups, and he's got a song about cookies, but like something like this, I think would be really, really huge for what you're doing. So I
agree. That's one of my biggest complaints about a lot of Web3 projects, right? They all have these allocation wallets, the team wallet, the marketing wallet, whatever. I actually am going to use mine. My marketing wallet has that's where I'm going to go in, and I'm going to hire people to create the content to go out on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or whatever, Instagram Reels, wherever. My team wallet is dedicated to hiring somebody that can, like, if I have to shift to a claim system and I need to have that built, I can hire somebody to do that, right? I don't have to learn how to do it myself, and I can focus on the investment portion. My biggest complaint with a lot of projects is they set aside a wallet for something and then they use it to sweep a floor and do giveaways or something. I'm like, that's not drawing in outside people.
No,
especially with the plushies, we need to be marketing to Web2 people. Let them buy it. Maybe they don't care about the kids' vault. Maybe they just like the plushie. Whatever. Sell it. That's the point.
Totally. Interesting. What is Race Titans? That's pretty cool.
That's my Twitch stream I do every Sunday. I got a co-host on there. We do marble racing on Sundays for a couple hours. We were promoting partners and stuff on it, but we really just hang out and talk movies and TV shows and stuff.
Well, and it's all rigged. I don't hardly ever win.
Danny, you got to show up more than once every 3 months, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know, man. Dude, I'm busy.
Same, brother. Same.
So with that all being said, a couple questions I have for you, just final questions here before we start to wrap up towards the giveaways. But one thing I really want to do is, I'm curious, from everything that you've done so far in the space, what would you say is your biggest challenge right now as you're about to do this mint, as you're about to roll this thing out and kick this thing off officially with the mint? What's your biggest struggle or challenge with right now?
Time management, really, I think, because I am working 10 to 12 hour days. I come back right now. I'm in a hotel. I'm out of town traveling for work, covering a route. So I drive 12 hours. I get back here. Last night I got like an hour and a half worth of work done before I had to go to sleep to, get up and do this with you this morning. I mean, I'd still be asleep if I wasn't here. So
yeah, right.
Time management's tough because I'm balancing between Zombabies and honey drops and then my Twitch stream and like work and family and everything. It's tough. I am going to be hiring more people eventually.
Yeah. So what I've noticed about Web3 is there's a lot of people that will resonate with what you're doing and want to come in and support for a mint, for an NFT, for very little, if not nothing, because they believe in who you are. They believe in what you're doing. But one thing that I've seen a lot of founders so far in this space is they struggle with the documentation to be able to delegate things out and create specific roles. So just my recommendation for you, and just to support you, because I want to help as well. I'd love to jump on a call and talk more about it too. But my recommendation would be to take one of the tasks that's eating up your time and to create the documentation behind that one task, that one thing that you could take off that's a pain in your ass, you don't like doing, and delegate.
And make short round do it.
What's that?
Make short round do it.
There you go. And have
short round's my wife. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And have one person on your team handle that one task, right? And then just continue to work your way down the list and find another person and find another person. And I think if you have something here that you're going to be building, obviously the first few, that you have 5,000 of these things, so you got a pretty good supply. But the first few, you give them a free mint or something for their support. And as this thing grows, as you start selling this thing out, and you mint it all out, there's going to be a lot of value exchange there. Are you selling these things on Magic Eden? Where's the mint going to be?
Launch my NFT.
Launch my NFT.
Again, that was a shoestring budget. Otherwise, I probably would have went with like Gains or somebody. I was just learning about them when I got all this set up.
Yeah,
I've been working on this for a couple of months now, man. Putting all this together on the backside.
Talk to Rico at Gotham Labs. He does a mint host, and I think it's like one soul.
There you go.
For the whole collection.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you might want to talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, I know my community will definitely support what you're doing here. We support a lot of different communities. I'm just trying to think here, what other resources I could provide to help other than the audience itself and letting everybody know about who you are and what you do. Is there anything else that I didn't ask, a question that you would like to be asked or something that you want to share and make sure that everybody knows?
So I got two things I want to leave you with. One, the vault allocation breakdown that I have for how the funds are invested. I'm not dumping everything into a Draft Tower bot. I'm not dumping everything into Camino stable vaults, right? Mm-hmm. I'm doing 30% to stable vaults for capital preservation, and it builds on slowly while capital is not being used, is still earning, is the point. 25% I plan to utilize for the Draft Tower bots, right? 20% is going to Jito, however you say it, staking. It's stablecoin staking. It's low effort, flexible rewards. 15% to MarginFi and 10% to Meteora.
We have another suggestion also.
Oh,
there's another community called Money Masters. He does liquidity pools, large returns. NFTs are low.
Smart.
That could be another one to add in there.
Okay.
That's
hit me up on the DMs with that information. I'll look into it because I am also looking at Sol Decoder's Valhalla bot. I'm looking at multiple different platforms to spread the capital around. And then, like I said, because I'm allocating a percentage of the vault to each of them, there's never really a risk of like bankrupting the project, right? We have some slow earners. We have some potential medium risk earning. So that's one thing I wanted to tell you about. And the second thing is, just for your community, I'm going to offer you guys a Honey Drops Bear to give away. I want y'all to do it on Friday and do it at the end of your show so it coincides with the launch. So somebody that shows up for your stream on Friday can walk away with a freebie.
There we go. I freaking love that. You guys heard it here first. There we go. Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's huge. So let me.
Should we do the?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The air horn. Oh man, that thing.
I've only been coming to your stream like less than 2 weeks now. You know, I didn't even know about it until I got him. Danny was telling me about you guys and everything.
Yeah.
And I really like what I see. Like the education that you do, the giveaways, the drive that you have for your own token and stuff. Like I appreciate what you're doing here, and anything I can do to help support you guys, let me know. I would love to be helping with that as well.
Yeah, one of the thoughts I'm already having is developing an actual marketing plan, a clear roadmap for you, just as a gift from me to you, and just I want to help as many people in this space win that have good hearts, that have good intentions behind what they're doing. The second thing is as we continue to build out the meme militia, we're doing multiple collections, and that's going to be kind of one of our things. I'm a creator. I can't stop creating. There's just no way. I'm not going to be the creator that only creates one version of an NFT. So what we're working on right now is we have kind of a low-key one we're not talking about yet, but what I would like to do is to create a meme militia for your bears, is have a collection of a king, a queen, and take the bears and have a meme militia version. And then you could have your own meme militia of people going out there making memes. And then we could tie skill stacker tokens and reward them and give them bounties for going out there and memeing for your project.
Awesome. I like that a lot. And there might even be a tie in there with like an exclusive vault for them or something for through the honey drop stuff. So yeah, let's definitely talk some more, man. Let's flesh this out.
It would be fun. So look at all these people in the chat. We got Rizel Dan and Not Yet and Jose Crouton Jones. What's going on, bro? I love this guy.
Crouton's my guy, man.
He's freaking amazing, dude. Man.
I've been helping him like crazy in his Discord. I'm one of the Order of the Dragon in there. I'm
really?
one of the top holders. So I've been I'm in the DAO. I'm helping him like every way I can, throwing out ideas. If he's got a question, I helped him out. He's thinking about plushies. I'm helping him with that. So
yeah, Crouton Jones definitely needs a plushie for sure. Man,
yeah, he does.
How cool. And Destiny's on the stream. Okay, so just a very quick market update I want to do with you guys. We're at 35 right now. It's continuing to drop. You got Fear and Greed. It seems to keep rising.
Everybody's waiting on the feds this week.
Yep. It's supposed to be the announcement from Trump from the White House today on crypto, some sort of announcement. I don't remember what it is. We got this Ethereum just dropping right below 3,800 right below 3,800. XRP's 314. You can see here, Solana's at 179. And then you got Cardano hanging here in number 10. So interesting. She's gone, bun. And then if we go over to Bird Eye, we look at what's going on in Solana. A lot of stuff is down. Very few things that are actually up right now. And last thing I'll show you, we're going to keep this really brief, is, oh, look at that. We got a little bit of somebody came in and put a little movement on the chart for us there. Look at that. We've had a rough couple weeks, but we're going to push right through that. We'll eat it all up like we always do, like we have every single time. So I did another burn this morning, 90,000 skill stacker tokens from all the burns that you guys had hit on the wheel. And then we got the donation wallet. So I put another 90,000 or 100,000 in the donation wallet. So with that being said, I want to go over and jump over to, I got to show this. And then we got Meme Militia. No sales in the last 24 hours. You have basically 24 hours to go grab a Meme Militia to get yourself on the wheel to win a king. I'm giving away a king meme militia, which is not something we do. I've never done before, and I don't probably plan on ever doing it again. But you can see here, the cheapest king right now that you can buy, is 99 Sol. So I'm giving this thing away. It'll be on Saturday when we're going to do that, when I do the giveaway for this. But anybody that buys a meme militia in July gets on the wheel to win this king. Any meme militia. You can buy any of these guys that are here on the floor. And I want to make sure that you guys, I don't know, Bunny. I want to make sure that you guys see this. You can get these for as cheap as, they've never been this cheap, but $55 right now. Dirt cheap. We had a big wall that was created here. So good opportunity to get in on the action and get them for cheap before they go back up to where they were, which is around 2.8.
That's
this is
probably
where we were
that
before.
wall probably goes up as you buy one. If I
Yeah,
had
it
to take
probably
a
does.
guess, yeah. So it's probably set in there as a pool. So if you buy one at 0.5, it goes to 0.6, 0.7,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, somebody could sweep the floor. All these that got dropped in here and they created this wall. If somebody wanted to do that, they could do that right here. And let's see here. I was looking at it earlier. They would be like 4.76 soul to get all of these, to basically get rid of that wall.
Just send me 6. I'll take care of it.
And if they wanted to, yeah, exactly. And if they wanted to get us back to 1 soul, which is my goal, I want to get us back to 1 soul at least, then you'd be looking at 9.4 soul to get us there. So overall, a really good buying opportunity right now. And I want to get to the giveaways. So I got to give
Tell you
away.
what, I'd go in and sweep if I hadn't just bought a giraffe tower.
Yeah, dude. I'm stoked you got a giraffe, bro. That was freaking super cool. That's a smart move.
Hey, at least you got it before the floor jumped back up.
Exactly. I told Eric that yesterday.
You're already up.
Yeah, you're already making money.
You're already making money. There it is. So here's the wheel for today. We got a nice little wheel. I put some extra stuff on here. I took off the lose a spin, and we only have just the bankruptcy one times, the BK on here. So, and then everything, there's just, I took all
You might want to take that off too.
What, the BK? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, it's staying. It's staying because the community wanted it. That's why.
Right.
That's the only reason why I went on there in the first place. So it's definitely staying. So we're running out of time to get to all these, but I know we don't really have that much. We only had $146 in volume in the last 24 hours on the chart. So things are really have slowed. I could just tell.
I also did that list at like 9:30 this morning because that's in between cutting grass and coming over here to work.
Cutting grass. All right, so let's jump to it. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to messages. I got a big video shoot going on today too for Plaza Review. Okay, here we go.
Let me throw this out there to your viewers as well, man. It's not financial advice, but typically, like clockwork, every year, just about August and September is when the chart explodes. I got a buddy of mine. He's a big XRP whale, and it's dipping. And I told him, I said, "Are you buying the dip?" And he goes, "No, because it's already higher than where I bought in." I was like, "It doesn't matter." I was like, "It's a buying opportunity. Grab some now. When it runs up, sell it again, and then when it dips back down in late November, early December, you can buy back in, and and get
double your bag.
Better position. Yeah, better
I
position."
I was trying to tell him that yesterday. I was like, dude, you should have sold at 360 and bought back in at $3. You'd have doubled your bag.
Yeah, I'll hop on.
Gotta play the game.
In another wallet. I'll just do it in a separate wallet. Just play with that because I have a couple thousand XRP in another wallet that I got for nothing. And so now, that thing's risen up to a few grand now, and I've just been leaving it. But then I have my bigger wallets where I have most of my XRP. So let me go ahead and spin.
Tell everybody, go look at Bitcoin for its lifetime, and then drag your cursor across and look at August and September, almost every year.
It's always like that.
Yep.
37G7.
And the only reason it hasn't started this year yet is because the feds keep holding the interest rates up. If he drops the interest rates today, is it today or tomorrow? I don't know. I can't remember. If he drops it, it's gonna explode.
Yep. So I'm on the 37G7T right now. He just hit 1,000 and a 5K. Now next one here is, let's see here. No. Okay, 5K.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say the one bankrupt.
Yeah, the one bankrupt. There we go. 5K. He's got 2 more spins. This one and one more. NFT drop, which he already has. It's coming here. Let's see here. 20K. There we go. Nice. That's a nice bag right there. And then one more. There we go. And then we'll jump over to H1. Or I think, let me see it here. 10K. Nice. That's a nice little win for today. Next person here is 2HN1H. 2HN1H. Also a queen. That's our queen. Queenie. Formerly known as Bear Queen. 1K. Come on. There it is. All right.
So have we got anybody else for the donation wallet yet? Or still looking?
No, we're still looking at if you know anybody, Baffles, that needs a hand, that needs some help. What we did with a gentleman named Kev is we were able to help him get some stacker, and he was able to use that to purchase a roof for his home. He lives in the Philippines and has been dealing with some really bad weather. So if you know anybody,
I don't know anybody with a legitimate need right now, but as soon as if I know somebody, I'll send them your way for sure.
cool. Part of what we want to do is
everybody out there wants a handout, so
that's right.
I told him I got a hell of a lawyer bill that he can take care of.
Yeah, that's right. You guys want to take care of Danny's lawyer bill? Start a fundraiser. Go fund Danny. We're just gonna buy
about 10% of the supply.
Yeah, exactly. GoFundDanny.com. All right, there it is.
But man, I've already paid him $110,000, man. I only owe him about 10 more grand.
Dude,
jeez,
no thanks,
man.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
12AXE. Okay, you're up. 12AXE. Let's go ahead and spin it. Let's go.
I'm a half full kind of guy, Danny. So I'm just gonna say you're almost out from under it, brother.
You're almost.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I only owe him 10 grand.
Okay, you've already
that's like one kidney, man.
Right.
Let's see. It hit it twice. What the heck is that about? I'm gonna have to.
It's trying to. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna take it off. There we go.
That's like 15 NFTs I get for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
5K STKR. There we go. I'm just replacing that because I don't want to keep hitting that this morning. All right, here we go. So this will technically be your first one since you have hit NFT drop both times.
I'm bankrupt. Yeah.
5K. Yeah, that'd be funny. Okay, next one. And then BRMEP is after you. 10K.
I need somebody to donate some air condition to the south.
Dude, we're on.
We need it up here in Indiana too, man.
Oh no,
Well, this is
Danny, no, Danny.
This is getting ridiculous. Stop.
No, Danny hits the BK.
I quit. I'm leaving.
I quit. Hey, Baffles, you want to be a co-host?
Yeah, right.
There we go. 10K.
I don't got time for you, man. I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody got time for that. So 10K was the first one for BRMEP. Here we go. 5, 10. Another 10K for BRMEP. Coming out. Kings always freaking win. By the way, if you didn't know this, anybody that has a king or a queen gets to meet with me for one-on-one consulting. If you have a king, you get to meet with me weekly. If you have a queen, you get to meet with me monthly. So that's why that's so valuable. And I'm giving this away to somebody. I want it to go to the right person. Let's see your 5K.
My king allows me. I meet daily.
Yeah. That's a little different though. All right, let's see here.
I got a platinum king.
There you go. All right, one more spin. That's freaking 10, 20, 30, 35K for BRMEP already. And we'll still got
it's probably Danny's king that's listed for 99 soul.
Yeah.
I had 2 kings and I traded it for a giraffe for one of them, and then it got sold for like 3 soul.
Oh man.
Or 4 soul.
There we go. See here. Where's your chart? GZ. Did you get GZKKX on here?
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, it's at the top. Okay. So number 4, BDXW2.
Because they bought a couple times.
Yep. BDXW2. Here we go.
Miyagman's in the chat. Nice. What's up, man?
I freaking love him. He's been super.
I've known him for a while too. He's been in a lot of the communities I've been in. So
that's neat. Some of these people get around. They hop around and get super involved. He's doing our Operation Critter Uprising training. He's been getting paid to make memes and all of that. So I paid out one guy this last week almost $100 for 1 week making memes, and I'm probably gonna have to pay him out the same amount this week. So, for somebody in a third world country where $200 a month is what a lawyer makes, $400 a month potential there. That's huge.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be hiring people because Twitter is one of the biggest time consumers for me. And if I can get somebody to manage the Twitter for me, that would just alleviate a lot of pain points.
Yep. Last spin for BDXW2, which is me at man. So we got 1K, 5K, 5K, and then what's he gonna? No. Keep going.
Well, I tell you,
Keep going.
if my giraffes that I have start printing some money in the next couple weeks, I'll have a little extra time.
That's true, huh? That's true. Let's see.
Don't get too big of eyes, Danny. Don't expect it to happen, that quick.
Well, so I'm going to play the game a little different than some people. So, I'm going to put one in blue chips for 4 or 5%,
Yeah.
just to gradually let it go up. I'm going to put one in pretty heavy on, max extract. And the other one I'll do swing trades with.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Balanced portfolio, man.
That first
Now,
one was CQZRD.
if I can get that stacker agent out of Lunar Scratchers, then I'm going to put that bitch on block 0 all day.
You're right.
There you go. CQZRD, I got 1K and 5K already. Now I'm going to 10K.
Yeah.
And then one more spin for CQZRD. 1K, 5K, 10K. Let's see what their fourth one is.
So what I hear from Danny is that he's never going to pay off that $10,000 to the lawyer because he's steadily buying scratchers.
That's hilarious. PG5E1. Here we go.
Well, the attorney is my friend, so he can wait. But
Okay.
Hurry up and wait.
I've already gave him $110,000, and I was like, "Don't you have any of that left?"
Don't you have any of that left? Hey, you be like, can I borrow 110 grand real quick, bro?
Yeah, let me borrow 10 grand and I'll pay you.
Yeah, there you go. 5K. So 2 5Ks for CG5E1. A couple minutes left here. 2 more spins. See how far we can make it in the amount of time.
So it right for when it first comes out, it is going to be watch it. You're gonna have to pay attention to it.
Yep.
I would say auto is 6 months down the road.
20K.
It is auto, but you're gonna still have to watch it. Pay attention to it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pause it there. Let me just show the tab here. This is what Danny's got here on his list. We got
unless I can win that black giraffe with the Carolina blue background out of the scratchers.
Yeah. So we still got 3ER and Y. Let me write these down real quick. 3ER and Y. GTTP1. That's a good one. I gave them theirs away. They have a king or a commander. GRAZC M1 DSB. I did CQZRD already. 5N SNC. I did CG5E1 4U9JG. And I think I did BRMEP. 3WWF. 3WWWF. And
if anybody bought between 9:30 and 10:30, they're not on there.
Nope, they didn't.
Okay.
They did not. All right. That looks like everybody. I got GRAZC. Oh, 6ZGWD. I got to look them up. 6ZGWD. Look them up. So we'll get to the rest of those. I'll spin those offline just like I did. You can see here yesterday I did the same thing.
Not yet. It's probably on there somewhere. He probably bought afterwards.
He's 8Y.
8YDEY.
Yeah, he's on there. I got him.
Okay.
I got him. Yep.
Where you at, Baffles?
Right now I'm in Akron, Ohio, but I'm covering a route that runs to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
There you go.
Got it.
What does your shirt say? Nope. Something nope.
Not today.
Not today.
Nope, not today.
That's funny. Well, man, thank you so much for being on here, bro. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited for your mint. I'll promote it in our Discord. I'll make sure I do a post about it. I'll do a special post about it on our X profile, on our Skill Stacker X profile. I'll put one up on my profile. Between the two of those, we got quite a few people, and we'll put some energy towards it.
Once I get home, I'll add that channel and send you an invite for the Discord.
So,
there we go.
And thanks for having me on, guys. Man, I really appreciate it. I haven't been doing spaces or anything yet because I've been so busy.
Yep.
But I got quite a few things booked out for speaking this week, so hopefully that helps with the mint some too. Absolutely. And you guys are my first. Y'all broke my cherry.
There we go. There we go. I love it. Come on, Danny.
So sure around we said hi. Since I haven't talked to her in a while.
let's I want to do another, like maybe Saturday when I do the giveaway. Let's do another stream if you can, if you're available on Saturday for your move some energy towards your mint, we'll do something specifically for that and just get a bunch of people to it on Saturday. Even a space. I think a space on Saturday would be
great. I'm doing a community of communities space at 4:00 on Saturday. So there's that one. Coast? Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's like 2:00 here or 1:00 here. Cool. That's
perfect.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Thanks, Baffles.
Thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Well, you guys, hope you have an amazing rest of your day. We'll see you guys later. It is War Chest Wednesday, so I'll be doing a space later today as well. I'll post about that. But if you guys need anything from me, you need anything from us, let us know. Drop us a message. You know somebody that needs a hand, needs a help, needs someone to just encourage them, kind word, whatever it is, please let us know. That's what we're here about. We're a real family, real community, and we're here to support you. So God bless you guys. Have an amazing day. And as always, keep looking up.
Bye, Danny.
Bye, Danny. DJ, later, y'all. Keep looking up.
They told me learn the rules, but I broke the mold. Flipping the script while the story's cold. Education system's got a crack in the frame. We stacking skills they can't even name. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the West with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the West with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. Degrees can't teach what our grind's about. The system's old, we found the route. Web breed power, we kick in the door. Rebels unite, time to even the score. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound.